As crypto has become more popular, fewer people understand related technologies like fintech. Today's guest, Patrick Gerhart, can help explain the differences. Patrick, welcome to Open Source.
How are you, sir, today?
I'm feeling pretty good,
Good.
I crypto has been booming, which has been great. And I did do 40 episodes about crypto, so I know quite a lot about crypto. Been very exciting to see what's happened the last couple of years. But one thing I've always been confused about is fintech, right? Like
Mhm.
crypto is fintech, but fintech is not crypto. What is fintech exactly? Let's start there.
Fintech is basically any type of financial technology that is used in day-to-day life within financial institutions. Anything from a website that allows you to access your bank account to an app that accesses your bank account to any trading platform. Um, for any type of movement of money or education that you have. Crypto, on the other hand, is just like it's a type of financial technology. Think of it like a subset of financial technology. So that's the connection there.
Okay. And what is your background with fintech specifically?
Fintech. Before I got into Telcoin, which is a global remittance company, and then we're trying to develop a digital asset depository institution here in the great state of Nebraska. I was a bank president here in the state, and that's kind of where I got my start with financial technology. Is taking financial technology, fintech, and utilizing it within the banking system. Which anymore, if you're not utilizing fintech, and if you're a banker, you are way beyond behind the times.
Right. Okay. And then we throw in things like blockchain. So how
Mhm.
common is blockchain in the fintech world?
It's becoming more and more prevalent, specifically with crypto, because as you know, probably better than I do, you can't really get into crypto or digital assets, as I like to call it, without using the blockchain. So once banks have the ability to start utilizing crypto digital assets, they're going to have to use the ledger on the blockchain to develop and strengthen their portfolio and to allow their customers to also utilize it. So it's as years go by, the upcoming years, you're going to see a lot of banks get more and more into blockchain.
And look, obviously, and we're going to do a whole segment on banking in the next segment. But let's
Mhm.
talk a little bit about how pervasive fintech is in terms of like the sort of crypto allocation. Like of all the fintech, and then again, we don't need a specific number, but there's a lot of
Mhm.
different financial technologies, as you're saying, right? But you're saying
Mhm.
crypto and blockchain is really like a small part of it, right? Is that correct?
It's a small part of it as of now. I think with the introduction of not just in the U.S. but also in Canada, legislation allowing banks and other financial institutions to utilize crypto and digital assets, you're going to see more and more banks getting into blockchain technology. Not just for externally the use of crypto and everything associated with it, but you might also see a lot of banks actually use it internally to monitor their own internal software systems and everything that goes on within it. I mean, you see blockchain not just in what we do in terms of the financial world, but yeah, I mean, you have the blockchain in Wyoming, to the beef chain, I think, as they call it, to track cattle. So you can utilize it for a multitude of things. Once I think companies fully understand not just the ease of use of the blockchain, but the transparency behind it.
So is there an antagonism at all, like in the fintech community? Is it like fintech people versus crypto people, or are crypto people like, oh yeah, this is what a fintech person aspires to be? Like, what's that relationship like?
I don't think there's so much animosity. I think there's a lot of curiosity in the fintech world in regards to crypto and the blockchain. So I think you're going to see a lot more people probably that may have historically been hesitant with crypto be more open to it, especially considering you not only have companies and banks, financial institutions across the world promoting it, wanting to, utilize it, but you're also seeing customers, their day-to-day customers want to get into it. And once, the population of a country starts getting behind something, regardless of your views on it, you're gonna have to start following suit at some point. So I would say at this point, fintech and crypto, they're becoming very, very close quickly and in a very good way, not just for companies, but also the general public.
It's interesting too, right? Because so I did 40 episodes of the show called Daily Drop, all about crypto, blockchain, Web3. Now I have the show Open Source. Crypto's part of it. I hadn't really done any crypto shows for a while, and then Trump won the presidency, And then all of a sudden, crypto went to the moon, and then everybody's talking about crypto, and all it's a hot thing. And then today is just like crypto, fintech, finance guest. And we'll get more into that later. I've got Patrick Gerhart here, an open source.